Welcome back, friends. Now we are going to study the theorems related to the types of the pairs of angles formed by the transversal on two parallel lines. And the first theorem is that interior angle theorem. Interior angle theorem. So what is the statement of this? If two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, the interior angles on either side of the transversal are supplementary. From this statement, it is clear that there are two parallel lines and a transversal intersect their parallel lines. Then the pairs of interior angles are supplementary. What is given? There are two parallel lines. A line intersect to them, that is transversal, and the interior angles are formed. Up to this is our given. So how we represent this given? We have to consider the two parallel lines. Suppose line L and M are parallel lines, and line N is the transversal. Angle A and angle B are interior angles on one side, and angle C and angle D are the pair interior angles on the other side of the transversal. This is our given. And what is our to prove? To prove, that is, the interior angles formed on either side of transversal are supplementary. Which are the interior angles on either side? We have to consider this angle A and angle B are interior angles on one side, means they are supplementary. This angle A and angle B are supplementary, means their sum is 180. Means what is true? To prove angle A plus angle B equals to 180, and similar to the opposite side, on the opposite side is angle D and angle C are these two interior angles. Angle C and angle D, they are also supplementary, means the second point is angle C plus angle D equals to 180. This is our to prove. Means we have to prove this. For this proof, we are going to use the indirect proof. In previous chapter, we studied that. For the proof of theorem, there are two methods. That is, one is direct method and another one is indirect method. So we use here the indirect proof. In indirect proof, what is the indirect proof in short? The statement which we prove, we consider it as false. And this our consideration, we prove that our consideration is wrong, hence the given asked thing is correct. Okay, so for this we have to consider that the sum of the angle A and B is not equals to 180. This is not equals to 180. We consider it for the indirect proof. So if the sum of these two is not 180. Means what? There are different number of possibilities are there. Sum of these two angles is not 180 means their sum is less than 180. It may be greater than 180 or equals to 180. These are the three possibilities. Out of these three possibilities, we want to prove this is correct. For that, we have to show that the first two are false, then the remaining becomes true. And that is our to prove. Theorem get proved. Okay? So for this, at first, we consider this angle A plus angle B is less than 180. Angle A plus angle B is less than 180 according to the Euclid's postulate. In last first chapter, we studied that the Euclid's postulate. What is the Euclid's postulate? If the interior angles form on the one side of the transversal, their sum is, if less than the two right angles, then these two lines intersect to each other. According to Euclid's postulate, if the sum of these two angles is less than 180, two right angles, then these lines may intersect to each other. But it is given that line M and L are parallel. When we consider their sum of A and B is less than 180, then these two lines does not remain parallel to each other. Hence, our first consideration is wrong. What is our first consideration? The angle A plus angle B is 180. According to the Euclid's postulate, that is wrong. Means this possibility is not possible. Now the remaining one. What is the remaining possibility? The remaining possibility is second one. The sum of A plus B is greater than 180. We are going to consider the second one. So angle A plus angle D equals to 180. A and D, these are angles in linear pair. Angle C plus angle B is equals to 180 also. These are the angles in linear pair, that is sum is 180. We have studied in the properties. Okay, so we add these two, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equals to 180 plus 180, 360. But we are considering that this angle A plus B is greater than 180. So angle C plus angle D equals to 360 minus A plus B is greater than 180. Greater than 180. If from the 360 more than 180 get subtracted, then this one becomes less than 180. Less than 180. Angle C plus angle D is less than 180. If this is less than 180, then according to Euclid's postulate, these two lines get intersect to each other. Means this our consideration second, angle A plus B is greater than 180. This is also wrong. Hence, the third one possibility, that is angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 is true, and this is our first two proof get proved. There are total three possibilities. First possibility is angle A plus B is less than 180. Second possibility, the angle A plus B is greater than 180 and angle A plus B equals to 180. Okay, out of which we have proved that first one is wrong according to Euclid's postulate. From this expression we have proved that this one also wrong. Then what is true? The sum of angle of A plus B is 180. Similarly, by using this same process, we have to prove, means it is possible to prove the second statement, that is angle C plus angle D equals to 180. This way the interior angle theorem is completed now. Okay, do you understand this? Hence, if two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then the pairs of angles on either sides are supplementary, means their sum is 180. Is proved now. Okay. Now the second theorem, that is corresponding angle theorem. Corresponding angle theorem. So what is the statement? The corresponding angles formed by a transversal of two parallel lines are equal measures. What is? The corresponding angles formed by parallel lines of their transversal are of equal measures. Means, what is the given? Given is that there are two parallel lines, line L parallel to line M, and line N is their transversal. What is given? Line L parallel to line M and line N is their transversal. What we have to prove? The pair of corresponding angles. This is the pair of corresponding angles. Angle A and angle B are of same measures. Means we have to prove that angle A equals to angle B. We have to use the direct proof method. Now proof. Angle A plus angle C equals to 180. This angle A and this angle C. Those are in linear pair. The angles in linear pair are supplementary. Means angle A plus angle C equals to 180. That is angles in linear pair. Suppose this is the statement first. Now angle C and angle B, C and B, they are interior angles. From the last theorem, the pair of interior angles is supplementary. Means angle C plus angle B equals to 180. That is an interior angles. Suppose this is statement second. Okay. From first and second, it is clear that angle A plus C is 180. Angle B plus C is 180. Both the additions have the same value. A plus C is 180 and B plus C is also 180. Means this one and this one are equal. A plus C equals to B plus C. Okay? Because they have the same value, since we compare them. A plus C equals to B plus C. C minus C, 0. A equals to B. This is our to prove. Hence our theorem, that is the corresponding angles formed by a transversal of the two parallel lines are of same measure get proved. Okay, hence the corresponding angle theorem get proved. Theorem. What is the statement? The alternate angles formed by a transversal of two parallel lines are of equal measures, similar to the previous, but only those are the corresponding angle theorems and this is alternate angle theorem. Now similarly the given is that, what is given? Line L parallel to line M. Line N is their transversal and angle B and D are alternate angles. Okay, so what is to prove? Given is clear now. Okay, these two lines, line L and line M are parallel and line N is their transversal. Okay, so we have to prove the alternate angles of same measures. Here angle B and angle D is a pair of alternate angles. So we have to prove this angle D equals to angle B. This is our to prove. Okay, this is our to prove angle D equals to angle B. So come to the proof now. When we observe these two angles, this angle D and angle C, these are angles in linear pair. These are angles in linear pair. This is a line and this is a common side. Okay, means angle D and angle C are in linear pair. So they are angles in linear pair are supplementary. Means angle D plus angle C equals to 180. Angles in linear pair. Suppose this is the statement first. Now second, this angle C and angle B, a pair of interior angles. From the interior angle theorem, the interior angles on the one side are supplementary by the interior angle theorem. Hence angle C plus angle B, C plus B equals to 180 again. Interior angles. Okay, when we see this statement 1 and this statement 2, what is given? What are the statements? Angle D plus angle C equals to 180 and angle B plus C equals to also 180, means D plus C and B plus C are equal. So angle D plus angle C equals to angle B plus angle C from 1 and 2. Angle C became 0. So what will remain? Angle D equals to angle B. Angle D equals to angle B, and this is our to prove. To prove get proved now. Hence our theorem, the alternate angles formed by a transversal of two parallel lines are of equal measures is proved. Okay, we stop at this point.